And we're recording.
Old School Terminator here from Dark Future Games. I know it's been a while since I posted the video, but I wanted to throw out something about cheap carrying cases. We spend a lot of money on this hobby on our models, and we deserve to carry our models around in something that's going to be durable, is going to protect our armies. A lot of people turn over to things like this because they don't know about any better solutions. The Battle Foam packs and the Games Workshop packs, they're sturdy, but they're also expensive. Games Workshop charges about 50 bucks for a little case like this and foam trays. And to tell you the truth, I think I've spent a little bit too much money on that. I've never gone the Battle Foam route, but what's the price on this Lord Solar, Steve?
That one I'm guessing probably about 80 bucks. I picked up the big one at Adepticon last year for a good chunk more. So
a good chunk more. Now me, I'm a practical guy. I'm a military guy, and to me, this looks nice. It's fancy. Yeah, they can custom cut stuff to my models, but to be honest with you, I want to go with a better solution, something that fits my budget. So, that being said, I picked up the Stanley case. Now, I'm not just an Army guy. I don't just come out and whip it out every week and see how long it is. I like to also do some modeling, converting, and I'm on the road a lot. This case right here, I bought at Meijer. For those of you who aren't from Michigan, I'm sure you can buy it at Walmart or at Lowe's, Menards, Home Depot, any kind of place where you can find toolboxes. Now, the great thing about this is, as opposed to that thing I just threw in the ground, this will carry about 2,500, 3,000 points depending on what your army is. I have Tyranids, and I have Chaos, so I have lots of spiky crap that gets caught all over everything. I don't appreciate when my case breaks my models. That's not what it's for. So I got this, hard plastic, thing is like a freaking Land Raider. If I open up these top bins, I got space for dice, I got space for super glue, I got space for whatever I want. Let's look at what it can do for armies first. First off, when I'm feeling lazy, I can pop up this thing right here. When I'm not feeling lazy, I can pull it down and pick it up by the handle. If you flip it open, first thing you're going to find is a tray like this. This tray is great for your tape measure. If you're going hobby route, there's plenty of places for bits, but they can fall out. I would put paint pots, anything like that that's not going to get damaged from falling in there, up here. You can also take this out, and inside you have a nice compartment here. Inside here, I would take pluck foam, like the kind that Sable has, or even the kind that Battle Foam sells. And I've got space to put a big pluck foam tray like this in there with some of my monstrous creatures. And inside, it's good, it's sturdy. I got a lot of extra space for stuff. You can pack it tighter so that it doesn't jumble around. But basically, if I wanted to go hobby, I could put uncompleted models or more bits down in there, or completed models after I put them together in this case. Or if I'm painting, I put the models I want to paint in there and carry around the other stuff. Now you're thinking old school, it's too big, it's too big. If I'm just using it for hobby, or if I have a small army with me, I can just take this case right here. Now putting that case aside, I can fit my Trigons. Look at this space right here. If these weren't Trigons, I could stack up a few different vehicle trays. Pull these out here. I got room for another pretty tall tray in there, and it fits in snug down here. This will fit just about one tray in due to the wheel housing. Yeah, like I said, it's on wheels for when you're lazy. Once again, if I'm doing hobby stuff, I mean, I can put my goddamn air compressor in here and my airbrush, and once again, I can go on the road, I can go to a hotel. I don't recommend airbrushing at a hotel unless you know what you're doing, but you can go on the road with just about everything you've got and be ready to go. I can do demos for paints, I can do whatever I want, and if I want to be more organized with my bits, let's go back to the top section here. Remember to snap these up. My first game was a tournament with this, and I walked away without these snapped. I knocked it over. So I just want to make sure that you flip this down. If I want to be organized, like I said though, I've got this little lovely tray here for when I want to build models. I can stick all my little goodies, all my Chaos spiky stuff in there. If you look in here, it's snug up against there, so the bits aren't going to get disarranged and fall out of their trays. It's lockable up here for the odd case in which you want to lock your case up. But all in all, I think for 30 bucks, this is a good investment for any gamer. You add in the pluck foam at like 8 bucks a tray. It's not going to run you out of your budget. It's not going to be crazy. Yeah, it's not Battle Foam. Yeah, you don't look like Super War Gamer Man. But at the same time, you've got a tool case to protect your hours worth of work, your investment in the hobby, and you're going to be able to carry it around without a whole lot of hassle. If anybody's got any suggestions out there for other cases, if you got links to other cheap stuff, if you want to just sound off and tell me that Battle Foam's the best and you hate my Stanley case, feel free to comment on this post, and hopefully you enjoyed what you've seen. That's all for now. We'll see you next time at Dark Future Games.